We're going to end up doing about 100 miles of the 130. We've done that because we took a taxi on a couple of days to break up the 20-mile days into something more manageable. We cut out the car Savine, didn't go there, and we are getting the boat, these boats down here, back to Ross Castle from Lord Brandon's cottage. So yeah, it'll be almost exactly 100 miles, a little bit over I think, by the time we walked around TK Maxx and bought Jane's new pants, and perhaps had a pint of Guinness. Really enjoyed it. It's hard. It's a lot harder walking than the Great Glen Way or the West Highland Way. Turns out it is a bit boggy because of the ridges, which are where there's no real paths. It's just boggy tracks.
Really boggy.
And there is a lot of elevation.
I don't know why, but I thought the Kerry Way would be relatively flat.
Elevation than the West Highland Way. But having said that, we've had some absolutely stunning days. Into Glenbeg was lovely. Into Waterville over the ridges was lovely. Carha Daniel was lovely.
Today's walk's been beautiful.
Yesterday was good actually.
Yeah,
Into Kenmare from Blackwater Bridge was great. And today's been excellent, really good. The weather's gradually improving. So all in all, really good. I think it would be difficult to wild camp. We've seen maybe 3 or 4 good spots. And there's a lot of empty land, but it's very boggy and lumpy. Yes, so major lessons learned. I think make sure your coat is as waterproof as possible. If not, re-waterproof it or buy a new one. Same with your boots. Probably a smaller pack next time. We didn't need a pack this big. And I'd seriously consider these things super feet insoles. They've got little rubber bits on the bottom. They really made a difference. They're not cheap. They're about 40 quid, but they were worth every penny because they really helped my feet. So we're off. We're leaving the Scots Hotel, and we're heading off on the Kerry Way. See if we're being in Paggy Wagon, apparently. So the first part of the walk is down this quite busy road, but hopefully we'll be turning off soon. It's our first yellow man, and we're entering the Killarney National Park. We've well and truly left the road behind us now. We're properly on the Kerry Way. Jane even has to bend down. No, oh, neither do I. I'm going to anyway, just in case. Well, I think, yeah, it gets a bit tighter. Water everywhere, but not a drop to drink. We just tried to fill up at the Talk Waterfalls toilets, and Jane spotted the sign that said the water's not fit for drinking, but I'd already filled up the bottles by then. We can see some mountains, Jane. It's a purple mountain. They look a little bit, they do actually look a bit purple. This is the section between Galway Bridge and Lord Brandon's cottage, and it's nice woodland, pretty up and down. This section has gone on longer than we expected, has to be said, and we could do with a cup of tea and a bit of cake. Who wants cake? 2 miles, I think.
What?
2 miles.
2 miles? 20 minutes.
There is Lord Brandon's cottage in the distance there, I think. And I'm not only speed walking towards it, it's 4:15, but I'm desperately scanning the windows for any sign of life. But it's not looking promising, I have to say. There's a deer there that I'm scaring away with my fast walking. Hello, I'm scared. Anyway, lovely little bit of river now. We're walking along on the way to Black Valley, and our pizzas and red wine. Why are you looking so happy, Jane?
We're nearly there.
Where are we nearly there?
At the Black Valley Hostel.
Which is quicker than we thought. We thought we had another half an hour, according to our measurements. But no, look, it's here and it's looking all spick and span. The Black Valley Hostel. Costume change. It's a bit warmer than Jane imagined. She's getting her kit off. But it's still drizzling, but yeah. Legs feel alright today. Slept well in our bunk beds.
Drizzling.
Mizzle. Pretty much a unique feature of the is it of Ireland? I've never seen them in England. This is a very extreme style. I'm sure it's technically needed. I mean, how high can the sheep jump? I don't think cows are very good jumpers. Anyway, beautifully done, Jane. Take a bow.
Sheep do make good jumpers.
They, for 4 or 5 hours, I'm just nice and for the rain. It seems to have relented a little bit now. We're just getting showers coming through, and it's nice walking towards the loch. We've got to walk around before we get to the climbers in. So yeah, it's been a tough day. Our feet are wet. As a result of not putting our over trousers on fast enough. Also running out of legs into our boots. Rookie error. We're outside the Climbers Inn, which was very comfortable, and
I'll try this.
managed to get dry boots. Newspaper, rolled up newspaper is definitely the best thing for dry boots. You dry them overnight. Have fish and chips, a couple of Guinness and a couple of whiskies. You're feeling very refreshed and it's not raining. So this is day 3, Kerry Way.
Yep. We're walking from the tower to Glen,
Which is Meant to be one of the easiest days.
Yeah. 8.3 miles?
Yeah, close enough.
Something.
A little bit of road walking to start with. Nice hills in the background. Usual style. Kind of U-shaped. Ooh, musical as well. Came across this lovely little glade. Would you call it a glade? It's a bit like the Inca Trail with its rocks and moss. The road walking. Very pretty. This is our lunch spot on day 3. Got time for lunch today. Got the burner on the go with some mug shots, and Jane's gonna do some first aid on her sore foot. So we're just heading up. I think this is Windy Gap, and there's a path running up there. We don't know for certain. So this is the top of Windy Gap, and it is officially a little bit windy. We can see the Dingle Peninsula just about in the cloud in the distance. So we're descending now into Glenbeg, to our B&B. It's a nice easy day, it's about 2:45, and like the Kerry Way has come to us today.
Yes.
We're yet to find the crack, but
Found the Guinness.
we found the Guinness and the Jameson.
Today we are cheating. We are getting a taxi about halfway and then getting off and then walking the rest, because it should be 22 miles today, and it just felt like a bit too long after what we've just done. So yeah, we're cheating.
Beautiful.
And the sun's out.
Jane's just had a little unpack and repack, and then realised the thing that she needed was in her hip pocket all the time. Look like you're enjoying it. Just going up over the top of the hills, or the ridges, to Dromid Hostel. And it's a little bit boggy in places, but also there's this new path, which obviously represents a bit of a trip hazard to the less wary walker.
later, we made it to the summit, the highest part of this part. The highest part of this part of Kerry Way. Pretty fabulous views. And then we're
360.
off down there to our hostel. The beautiful River Inny in all its glory. And we think that might be This is our hostel in Killarney, and a very pleasant stay it was too, apart from Jane has now officially got a cold. We didn't stay on the road in the end, we came on the proper Kerry Way, and so far so good, it's not too boggy. Yeah, we spoke a bit too soon there. It was we are coming over the top of the ridge. Views to Waterville beyond. Absolutely stunning. This has been by far our favourite stretch of the Kerry Way so far. Across this ridge towards Waterville. There's no real path as such, and for a lot of the time you're walking along the top of this ridge, which is either natural stone or appears to be a wall. Well done, Jane, for navigating us to our Kilties of Kerry bed and breakfast. Very palatial it looks too. So, we're leaving Waterville. I think 7 miles-ish. I don't think there's too much climbing. For some reason it's not described as the easiest day on the Kerry Way, so we'll find out why. So the Met Office forecast this morning at Waterville was sun, sun, sun. We're about a mile outside Waterville. We didn't get a localised forecast for this particular area, but as you can see, it's not sunny and it's a bit wet. I'm beginning to wish I'd got some waterproofing stuff for the coats yesterday when we had time. Oops! Always expect the unexpected in Ireland, I think. And this is the scene 5 minutes later. Absolutely stunning scenery on our way round to Carha Daniel. It's a hot chocolate and a couple of flapjacks. Enjoying the views. It's magical forest on the approach to Killarney. So we're off. Should explain that's meant to be the sun, and we're going to see all the planets today on our walk. This is a special walk section of the way where they've laid out all the planets in scale, the differences between distances between the different planets. I'm not explaining this very well, but maybe I will later. There's lovely Jane. We're starting off from Killarney and hoping to get to Sneem, which is about 10 miles. Today had a lovely evening last night, saw a bit of Gaelic football and ended up in the Blind Piper pub. Oh, Mercury's near. We passed Mercury already and I nearly missed it. Well spotted, Jane. So Mercury is the nearest planet to the Sun. We've learnt something new today. Venus, also near to the Sun. And our own sweet planet, look. Pretty evenly spaced then, aren't they? The first three. Had a lovely evening last night. Saw a bit of Gaelic football. Still don't fully understand the rules, but it was very impressive, the level of fitness. We watch his Mars now. They're coming thick and fast. We went to the pub, saw some live music and accordion player. She was very good. And the weather this morning, a little bit cloudy and misty, but not actually raining yet. Well, here's Saturn. Oh, sorry, we missed Jupiter. Forgot to video Jupiter. But you see Saturn and an interpretation of her rings here.
Saturn was always my favourite.
Yeah.
I like the rings.
Your favourite planet? I've learned something new, and that's something else I've known.
What else did you know?
That
Perhaps not for camera.
here's my favourite planet for obvious reasons. But either it's very, very, very small, practically invisible, or someone must have taken Uranus. And the last one, Pluto, by the village of Code. Someone's run off with Pluto. It was all going so well. The sun was out. We had a beautiful path beneath our feet. And then literally we just came over the brow of the hill, started pelting down with rain. Waterproof's on. Path's gone a bit boggy. So it's full of surprises, the Kerry Way. Certainly, it's very difficult to get into a rhythm and just bang out the miles because our experience is you're constantly either changing clothes or going over ladder styles yeah. But the scenery, you can't deny the scenery when you can see it, is stunningly beautiful. Still blue in the background. Sunshine or rain. So we just came down off the mountain. Where are we, Jane? We're in the Black Shop. Black Shop?
Black shop. Oh, it's the black.
The Black Shop Cafe Pub, which is, and the ladies got us a couple of bits of cake and hot chocolate and coffee and trying to dry ourselves out. We'll see what happens next. Just approaching Sneem over the wibbly wobbly bridge. Buzzard. We're going down this way. There's our second lift for the day disappearing. As we've done quite a few miles already, Jane.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we're here.
So we're just starting our walk to Kerry, having been dropped by the baggage wagon lady at Blackwater Bridge. That saved us, we think, about 8 to 10 miles today, and we're being passed by runners who are running 60k to Killarney. Oh yeah. How about just there, Jane? How about just there? Oh, is it? Ah. We better not stop there for a cup of tea, eh? We'll get trampled by the runners. So, where are we, Jane?
We are in the Kerry Bay Hotel.
That's right. We booked it about a week ago, and everything else was booked. We've been
It's
carrying.
expensive, and
It's expensive, but it's not too bad. It's €11 for 2 pints, and we're carrying out an extensive taste test over Guinness versus Murphy's. We're leaving our last hotel. We had a nice pizza last night and some red wine. It seemed to have the desired effect in terms of sleeping. So I think we need to find countries to visit where red wine is cheap. This is the earliest start we've had on the Kerry Way. And things are pretty quiet in Kerry. I'm just going to take a little walk down to the stone circle because we've got time. And this is where we had our pizza last night. Quite a steep climb out of Kerry. Been going up for the last half an hour. This is the view that you get when you reach the top of the hill. The sun's just breaking through the cloud. And a lovely heather. You see pretty much the whole way around. And this is the windy gap where we're heading, and where the sunshine is. This is the summit, a windy gap, another windy gap. I think we ended. The sun has greeted us. Yeah. So we're back at the junction after a bit of a minor panic when I misread the scale on the map. I thought we had about 4 hours to go. And only
Seemed ridiculous.
Jane responded brilliantly. We sprinted down the hill, raised a bit of a sweat. Now we're at the junction, so we've got about an hour and 20 minutes back to Lord Brandon's cottage where we can relax a bit before our boat. I'm really glad we got to walk this section again in the sunshine. There in the distance is Lord Brandon's cottage for the second time, and a very welcome sight it is too. That's where we'll be getting the boat from, and having our lunch. She or he is, they aren't on their own, you know. There's Mom was nearby for sure, but I'd be surprised if we didn't see her poking her head up out of the grass. Shot So we're just on our last little bit of walking from Ross Castle where the boat dropped us with this nice little shaded walk back to Killarney.